I'm here again in Burbank, California on Magnolia Boulevard. Well, I'm currently in a parking lot just off of Magnolia Boulevard, but I was just here a couple of weeks ago showing you the Mystic Museum and the Blast from the Past store and Halloween Town. And I'm back again today because a couple of friends of mine are currently opening up a store and they invited me to come down and check it out. I think they're inside right now. They're still putting the store together. I think they told me it's almost done, so I think it's going to open either this weekend or next weekend. I'm not really sure, but they thought this was something that I might be interested in because what it is it's a vintage style video store. I think they're going to be selling old VHS tapes and renting DVDs, and I'm not really too sure. So let's head inside and check it out and find out exactly what's going on. So I'm currently walking out to Magnolia Boulevard from the parking lot, and you can see right down there is where the Mystic Museum is, and then Porto's is right over here, and then this right here, this is my buddy Aaron. I bet you some of you recognize this guy.
Yes, sir. You're sweating like a pig. Yes, sir.
What's up?
So
I didn't realize it was happening.
oh, it's happening. It's happening. Let's check out this video store.
Yo.
And then we have Matt right here. What's going on?
Welcome to it.
You put on Purple Rain just because he knew I was coming?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's tons of DVDs here that you can rent, which is really cool, but I think the coolest part is all of the VHS here, which is for sale. And you can see there's lots of cool things to choose from. Everything from Silence of the Lambs and Total Recall to Never Been Kissed, E.T. And Matt, how, like, give us an idea. What do these go for? Like something like, like something like Lethal Weapon. I see Lethal Weapon here.
Yeah, like about $5, you know.
That's it? $5
yeah,
for Lethal Weapon?
Because they're mass produced, you know, like really popular titles, big blockbuster movies
Okay.
are pretty common. But 80s horror especially is the hardest thing to find because people remember the covers, remember Popcorn, Dead Alive, you know,
Yep.
Living Dead Part 3, all that stuff. People just love those covers, so they hold on to them. I've been at this for months now, and I've found like a few tapes of horror out in the wild. Like, it's that ridiculous. But yeah, definitely older horror, 80s in general, because that was when really VHS was taken off. And so in the beginning, there were smaller companies that were distributing for the studios, so there were very select titles.
Mm-hmm.
At first it was very few sort of run, and then those studios bought those distribution companies and then just went hog wild. So by the time you got to the 90s, Jerry Maguire, Titanic, you know, Independence Day, everyone had it. Everybody, you know, had those, like Jurassic Park, for instance. So they're fun to have, but really, as far as collectible, they're pretty commonplace.
So what about something like, I see, oh, where did it go? I see E.T. and that's, now is something like E.T. so mass produced? Or
it is, and a lot like books, there are first editions as well, and so you'll find a lot of times that the most valuable versions of said film is the first edition. So even though it may be open, if it's the first edition, it's a different cover, or it has an alternate just art, or some wording is different. Those are more valuable. Those are more sought after. But then you have instances where movies are only on VHS, and that's kind of rare. But something like Dogma, you can't stream. You can get Dogma, Kevin Smith's Dogma on VHS, DVD, and very, very hard to find Blu-ray. You cannot stream that movie. So there's that too. And just, you know, studios now will take them off streamers, or they'll edit, you know, scenes, lines of dialogue, things like that at their will. So these are physical, these are analog, you know, you hold the film, it's your copy of it, kind of thing.
Right.
That's what I like about it.
Right.
Overall.
Kind of the same thing as vinyl. It's just,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
So you were just showing me right here, like the different types of cases.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of these, I mean, these came from the studio, which is kind of interesting. These are more clamshells, but you know, you'd see these in video stores like that. But other times they do what they call box cut. So they would take a standard case like this, and they would just cut the side of it and make it fit like this. And so these are kind of great because a lot of times they have the stickers on them. You know, they have the original price, $89 for this. You know. Barcodes, a lot of times Be Kind Rewind stickers, all that kind of stuff. This one is hilarious. It has a ton. It has an entire like listing of warning, you know, don't leave in direct sunlight. Poor picture, it tells you how to adjust your television set to make it look better, you know, please rewind tape. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, let alone the great, you know, description, box art and stuff. But it's stuff like this that is sorely missing now.
Yeah.
And, you know, just to find, like, these guys are funny to squeeze and shake, so to get the video out, you're supposed to do this, and even now, you know,
Yeah.
maybe lost to time, I don't know, but
I had forgot about those. Wow.
can't even get it out of there. There we go. But look at that, and then you've got, I mean, this is almost like art on it. You know?
Right.
The entire barcodes and other business information. So yeah, and then Blockbuster started doing this type of stuff, just had a sleeve over it.
Yeah.
You know, replace their cases. But yeah, overall, you know, I just wanted to create a space where people could come hang out, talk about movies, discover movies, you know, just do the old experience of going out on Friday, Saturday night,
Yep.
watching movies, pizza, watching at home.
And okay, so you said you're opening tomorrow. So by the time this video is up, you will already be open.
Come on in, exactly.
Okay. And what's the name of the video store?
Be Kind Video.
Be Kind Video, wonderful. And oh, what are your hours? Let everyone know.
So we're gonna close on Mondays, but every other day it's open. Like 11 to 7 is the plan. So.
Okay. A potential customer just walked in. I mean, the store's not even open yet, but a potential customer just walked in and he looked like he had just walked into a dream, and he walked in and said, "Oh my gosh, an actual VHS store. People are so excited for this already." And then Aaron's over here cleaning up a very dirty, a very old TV. Does it work? We will find out. Nice. And they got my buddy back here holding down the, well, I was going to say the register, but there's no register yet, but holding down the store. And also Mr. Rogers. I seriously feel like I'm 12 years old and I'm in my living room trying to find a movie to watch for the night. That's so cool. Okay, so Aaron just picked up this, he went out to Compton this morning and he picked up this very old TV. He just cleaned it up, and now we're gonna find out if it works. And I'm gonna step back in case the picture tube explodes in my face.
Is it in? You okay? Yep.
All right, turn on Reading Rainbow.
Nothing.
Oh, you got had.
I did, but it was still a fun experience.
It's full of tarantulas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we'll put it in like the horror section. It looks like definitely.
Maybe you just have to jiggle the cord.
Go for it.
All right, so we're back at the video store. It's been about a week, a little bit over a week, and I wanted to stop by and see if they have any more cool stuff for me to show you. I talked to them, they told me that they're still not done putting the store together, but they have made a few small changes, so I thought we would stop in and see what's new. All right, so one thing that's changed right away is they just hung up this neon sign in the window. That looks awesome. Oh, see, they're still straightening it, making it look good. Oh, I also spot Ghostbusters. And then what else do I see? They also added a Back to the Future standee. They got the logo hung up on the wall now, looking really good. And they added this cool Nightmare on Elm Street poster. Oh, and we got a $5 VHS section over here. So, and there's some good stuff in here too. Oh, I'm kicking stuff. I see Silence of the Lambs, Selena, Willow, Grease, lots of 80s and 90s good. Whoop. Titanic, the double VHS Titanic for $5. I mean, you can't beat that. And I didn't even notice that you added another TV. Does this one work?
It's pending. Like,
pending.
Until it works, we just don't have the right power cord.
Okay, so this one didn't explode. No spiders coming out of this one. Okay, all right, so that's better. Oh, they also added this locker over here. This is awesome. Got the old tennis shoes hanging in there. And a bunch of 80s movies stacked up. Now, is everything... Oh, wait, I just noticed my buddy's now... He's hiding back here. You should hide him around the shop and then...
It's like our elf on the shelf.
Right, you should hide him around the shop and then if people find him, like, they get a free Big Mac or something. So is everything in here for sale? Is there anything that's only a prop? Like, as far as the VHS, nothing's a prop. Like, the stuff that's in the locker, that's still for sale or for rent?
Yeah, all tapes are for sale.
Okay. Oh, so that means Captain Ron is for sale. Hurry up and get down here before it's gone. And then I just noticed this. This is a VHS Christmas tree. Did you make this?
Yes, sir.
And all of this back here, you put this together too?
Yes, sir.
And this down here, is this a carpet?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and then I just noticed 10 Things I Hate About You. Have you seen this movie?
No, sir.
So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a video store. They've got VHS for sale, they've got DVDs and Blu-ray for rent, and he was telling me that eventually they're gonna have VCRs for sale and even VCRs for rent. So if you wanna watch some VHS tapes but you don't have a VCR, they've got you covered. Also, he really just likes talking about movies. So if you wanna find a place where you can come talk about old movies and look through VHS tapes and just get that nostalgia vibe, this is the spot.
All right, guys, so make sure to come down, check out Be Kind Videos. Open every day except Monday from 11 to 7. I think maybe Friday, Saturday, open a little bit later. Don't quote me on it. Come down, it's fun.